Hi, Simon here again. Now, welcome to the 8th instalment of the Mind Matters series. Been a bit of a break, I've been a little bit busy, sidetracked unfortunately. And one of the points I wanted to make about this, part of the reason I got sidetracked is, I suffer from procrastinating as much as anybody else. So the title of this video is How to Get Shit Done. Really, there's two, I suppose, main reasons that I've come across that people procrastinate. One is because they believe the task is too big, it's too much, and it seems overwhelming. The other one is purely because people don't really have enough motivate and impetus to actually get it done. They don't really want to do it. We can make up all sorts of reasons and excuses not to do something when we really don't want to do it. So it's really important if you're goal setting and you want to achieve something, that you have steps within that process that really kind of light a fire under your ass and make you want to get up and do stuff to actually achieve it. Otherwise, you will procrastinate and you'll waste time and you'll think of a million other things that you could do instead of doing that. And I'm just as guilty as anybody else, and that's why I wanted to put this together, because it's natural human behavior, it's instinct, and we fall into that little sidetrack quite easily and very naturally. So if it's not something that you really want to do, then bearing in mind that there are things in life that nobody wants to do, we just have to do them because it's just how it is. There are boring, mundane tasks that just have to be done: the washing and the ironing and the cleaning, etc. Nobody really wants to do them, that I've as far as I'm aware, that I've met so far, that would absolutely give their right arm to go and do that every day, all day. But if you're falling into that trap of wasting time and procrastinating because you really don't want to do it, have a look at what it is that you can do instead that will give you a similar result or the same result. What activities can you do that do kind of light a fire in you and get that desire and that momentum going to actually achieve what you want? Secondly, if the task is too big, break it down. Break it into small bite-sized chunks that don't look like you stood at the bottom of Everest, wearing a pair of flip-flops and shorts. It's massively overwhelming. It kind of saps your motivation to actually do anything because it's just too much. So break it down into nice bite-sized chunks and work on shorter goals and tick them off, even if it's daily things, daily tasks that you need to do in order to get what you want, get where you want to be. So focus on the smaller goals, break it down in whatever, ideally, have a look at, imagine having achieved it in your head. Think about what it would look like, feel like, sound like when you've achieved it, and then work backwards. What's the last thing you need to do in order for you to take that last step and having achieved your goal? Start at the end result and work your way backwards, because when you do that, when you get back to kind of the beginning, you've then worked out the process in your head and write things down each step as you go along. You've already planned having achieved it. So you know what it feels like, you know what it looks like, you know what it sounds like, and you've got those steps working backwards, and then you can break them down into little chunks that make it much, much more manageable, much more palatable and acceptable for you to actually get stuck into it. And then you've got lots of little markers that you can tick off that give you a sense of satisfaction, pride, and fulfillment that you're actually, and you can see the progress as you tick these things off. What I'll do is I will give a link to my goal setting PDF that I wrote. Welcome to have a look at that again, get stuck into it, and use this to help you stop procrastinating and actually be more productive, more proactive. So, hope this is useful. Give me some feedback down below, and I will add the link. You'll find the link to the PDF on my website. Okay, so have a great day, and see you in video number 9. Cheers, folks.